guys, it's FifaRalle here and welcome to episode 43 of Let's FIFA 14. A bit of a late night upload due to me not having too much time today and getting home quite late. But nonetheless, let's get into the gameplay. We are into the Championship tournament and we're up against a 3-5-2 La Liga side. And I will get my first chance in the second minute. Pass it out on the wing to Kaka. We'll cut inside with a few step overs. So we take the shot, but it is saved, and instead in the 12th minute, he will hit me on a counter-attack. I was trying to track Neymar's run in the bottom of the screen, and I do not know what my player was doing. I was trying to pass it into the middle, and he just, passed it straight to Neymar, and just before halftime, I get a tackle in, it bounces, kind of unlucky, and in the end, he will get a goal to make it 2-0. So it didn't look too good at halftime. I would get through somehow here, but I'll hit the post in the 65th minute, and in the 76th minute I'll hit the post once again, and that was pretty much the picture of the game. It was just not meant to be. I had a few unlucky bounces in the defense. I couldn't convert my chances when I had them, and in the end I did get a penalty, but it didn't matter too much because it was way too late in the game and I lose it 2-1. So I was not too happy about that game because it just didn't work out for me. Basically, as I said, couldn't hit the target. I had a few unlucky bounces in the defense, and overall we had a pretty even amount of shots. I couldn't hit the target, unfortunately, and in the end, he would go away with the win. So what that meant was I got my third loss, but luckily over the past few episodes, we've been able to pick up quite a few wins, and we are sitting on 12 wins, so it means we get 50k in our top left-hand corner, so we're sitting on around 200,000 coins now, and we also get a free pack, so we go out and open those up, of course. In the first pack, we'll get nothing, not even a rare player, just some rare consumable items, and we couldn't really use them for much apart from sending them to the club. Next pack, again, not a single rare player, and I would just quick sell most of them and then send the items to the club. And the third pack, once again, not a single rare player. I don't even know how that's possible. Like, the odds of that happening are probably quite low, I'd say, but unfortunately we didn't even get any good players in those packs. But still, we got 50k, we're sitting on quite a few coins, and hopefully maybe in tomorrow's episode or the episode after that, we'll be able to pick up the new inform Terap. That could at least be quite interesting to try and link him up with Kaka. But for now, we're heading on into another game in the Championship tournament, and we go with our 4-2-2-2 side with Chikawui and Neymar. We get our first chance here, trying out a shot. We'll pick up a corner, and from that, Hummels will head it in to make it 1-0, and it was a pretty good game for Hummels, this one. But back to the gameplay here. In the 27th minute, he breaks down the wing. I knew he was going to cross it in, and it changed player, and I couldn't change back to. I have no clue what the auto switching was doing. Like, I covered the cross, and then it switched away, so I couldn't defend it. He would make it 1-1, but Hummels scoring another goal from a corner to make it 2-1, get his second goal of the game, and we actually pick up another corner. I think this was the third corner of the game, and Hummels completing his hat-trick. Like, it was not any beautiful goals, but still, scoring 3 corner goals in a row with the same player. I don't think I've ever done that before, but we did make it 3-1, and we continue on creating chances. Here it's Neymar getting a shot in, but it goes wide, and then Chikawui gets on the ball in the 74th minute out on the wing here, and he'll eventually make his way into the box, but he gets a bit of a tackle in before I could get the shot in, and it comes to nothing, and instead, my players just falling over each other, and somehow it falls to him. I could not get the tackle in, and he will make it 3-2, but it didn't matter too much. I still had a 1-goal lead, and in the 87th minute, we'll chip it in to the box, chest it up. I had hope for the bicycle kick, but in the end, it was a bit of a weird volley that went into the back of the net, and the game ended at 4-2 on the hat-trick by Hummels and a goal from Sanchez. But it was a bit of a lacky game, as you probably could see from a bit of the gameplay. Made it a little bit difficult to get any skill moves going, but nonetheless, it was a game where I was sitting on most of the chances, and I was able to win it and make my way into the quarterfinals of the tournament. And I'll jump into that, continue with the same side, and we get matched up against 4-3-3 squad in the Falls 9, pretty much on full chemistry apart from Shirley. I believe maybe he got some chemistry from the manager, but he did not have any strong links, and I believe he had a dead link to Alba or something like that. But we went into the game, and I had a few chances here in the first half. Here to Chikawui on the ball, making his way into the box, but could not convert it. 27th minute, we play it through to Sanchez. We're able to go in between the defenders, take the shot, but we hit the post. And in the 45th minute, we send Sanchez through once again. He takes out his keeper. I stop up, try for the finesse shot, and that is just a terrible shot. So at halftime, we're pretty even. You had an even amount of shots on target. He had 2 more shots in total, and it was a pretty good game. He was a good opponent. Gave me a bit of trouble in the defense, but into the second half, I would create the better chances. Getting close to his keeper, try to break through. Hits Neymar, playing it through to Bernard, but he will save it over and over with Courtois. We get another chance. We find Shikari, we turn his defender, and we'll pick up a free kick just on the edge, and once again Courtois will save my shot. But then in the 90th minute, we find Sanchez, a few skill moves here to go past the defender, find an open Diaz, and this time around we convert it to make it 1-0. But straight from the kickoff, he will go for the over-the-top ball to Neymar, I believe it was, or whoever, Rooney or Ben Arfa, whoever he had on the top. But now look at this shot from Rooney, and I was a little bit disappointed in that goal because I thought my keeper would save it, but still a very nice goal there. He makes it 1-1, and we go into extra time because I could pretty much kick off after I conceded, and the game was over. So again, a pretty even game at full time. He had 3 more shots than me, but we had an even amount of shots on target, and we went into extra time. But here Neymar would break through after 4 minutes and make it 2-1. A nice little goal. 103rd minute. Yeah, you'll see here in just a few seconds. I don't even have words for, the game error. I don't even know why. There's an error with FIFA 14. You lost the game, you disconnected, and you just have to accept that you lost that game. It was just, I was really frustrated about that because he was a good opponent. It was a really tough game to play. I was able to get in front twice, and I felt I was going to win it still. I was in the lead in extra time, but yeah, I got kicked out, and when I went into Ultimate Team, I got the message that I disconnected from my last game. You did not finish modifier. Yeah, it affects it, and you'll get less coin in future matches, and of course, I do get a loss as well, which was quite frustrating. And the day of FIFA today just wasn't really the best day of FIFA in some way, but I didn't want to count this loss as a real loss on our kind of process of winning games because I was sitting on the game. I felt I had the lead, but unfortunately I did lose it, so I didn't want to count it in as a win either. So we'll just say we got 1 win, 0 losses, and that is why we're gonna end off the episode, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. We'll most likely be back again tomorrow, and that's all. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you later.